Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the news.
Yes.
How you doing?
Oh, wonderful.
Are you ready to start the news? You're so excited.
Yeah.
But before we start the news, let's go to the weather. Fernando.
Yes.
So tell me, what do we got for weather?
Right now in the beautiful Clearwater, Florida, we have 82.
82?
82.
Dude, let me tell you what, man. Yesterday was like...
I just got a notification.
Of? Oh, we went live. Look at that. Yesterday was unbelievably hot.
It was really hot.
I don't know what happened, but between like Wednesday and Thursday, but oh my god. Like it whatever the switch was, it got flicked because like last night when I was running, I had to stop.
Yeah.
I don't ever stop, but I had to stop because I was like, oh my god, like this is like a wall.
Yeah, yesterday it was like what, 4 or 3, something like that, and started getting hotter, and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, it just got so like, and then I was like, okay, well I need to finish because I'm still quite away from my home. So then I felt like, you know, that the car, and like as Hi-Fi Vega put it last night, reverse power mode, to where I'm just limping along and I have flashers on the back of my car, like I'm just like,
oh, okay.
You know, oh, it was bad. It was bad. But hey, man, summer's in full effect. It's finally June.
Yeah.
Yes, that is a coffee, right?
Yes, it's
yeah.
coffee.
He's a coffee drinker, man.
I have to.
He's a coffee drinker. Man. It's so funny because like when we do events, which God, we have one coming up the end of the month.
Yeah.
He's like he does the full zombie thing where he's just like walking. He goes, I gotta go find a cup of coffee.
Yeah, it's like, hey man.
And I'm like, okay.
Let's go get coffee, water. And then we can go. Yeah.
I'm like, I just need a bottle of water, man. Can we find a bottle of water?
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, it's good. But today we got a ton of news for you. It's a packed day of nonsensical news that, to be honest with you, you know, it's just what it is. So we thank you so much for going on this journey with us and taking the time out of your Friday morning to just, you know, go, oh, that's cool. And
I already knew that.
yeah, right? Yeah. So there's a small company you guys may have heard of, Apple. Apple announces new automotive features.
Yes.
So the WWDC, which is Apple's Worldwide Developers Conference, is going on or went on this week, and from it, as Haley and Sue have told me, a lot of cool things came out of it. Yeah. The high-res audio has launched, and Fernando has gone just full-on crazy trying to figure out how to get that to work.
Yep.
Unsuccessfully so far. However, he does know the bit rate of every song he's playing, so he's super excited about that. Once we figure it out, guys, don't worry, we'll walk you through it. For those of you that may have found ways to make it work, and send us what you know.
Yeah.
carstereotalk@yahoo.com. But with that being said, one of the cool features that I'm excited about, and this is for anyone that has CarPlay in their car, keep in mind, the nice thing about CarPlay, if you know, so you don't have to throw it out there and go, well, I'm an Android user and I can use Google Maps and Waze. So can we. That's the cool thing about it. But Apple Maps, in the endeavor to make it better, has decided to go all 3D. This is extremely helpful. This is one of the things I am surprised it has taken them this long in the U.S. to adopt.
Yeah.
Stuff like this has been available overseas for years and years and years. Because it's a much smaller place to do this to.
Yeah.
So to map the whole United States and create these, whatever this is we're looking at, yeah, I'm pretty excited. This, to me,
they're gonna do a traffic. And that's gonna be cool. I'm excited about that.
Yeah, because this will solve a lot of arguments in the car. As me being the co-pilot and Sue being the driver.
Yep.
Because she gets car sick and I don't care.
Right.
You know, it's like, I think this is the exit. I think this is the exit. So
the cool thing about this too is the Apple with the new key that they're gonna have. Is going to work with hotels. For example, if you go in the Hyatt, you don't have to get that thing. You just open your room, The one that I'm excited is about the TSA. Because you don't have to do nothing.
No,
you just
so
put your phone in there.
So for what he's talking about is one of the new features that they're working to is a mobile driver's license. So your driver's license can be added to your wallet on your phone.
Yes.
Which there again, I'm sure this is a feature that will be universal, whether it be Apple, Android, or whoever. The thought of, I mean, let's be honest. A couple weeks ago we talked about like this is your car key. Yeah. Like you just walk in, it recognizes the phone.
You have your credit cards in there.
Your credit cards are already on here for a lot of people. Now they want to add your driver's license. Man, when you lose this thing, you're screwed. That's all I gotta say. I want the nuke button so that when I lose this thing, I can permanently lock my phone from anyone else's phone. I need that. I know you can do it, but I need that more in the forefront because. I'm an old guy that doesn't trust anyone. Not as bad as my dad. Not, hey kids, get off my lawn. But I still want to be able to, like, for my dad, because my dad would take advantage of this. And my dad once lost his phone in his front yard for 2 weeks. It fell out of his pocket while he was mowing the yard. And then he was walking through his yard, and his phone started to ring in his yard. And he was like, because he didn't think to call it, figure out where it was.
Right. Somebody stole it.
Yeah, exactly. It's a retired cop. Somebody steals that. So, anyways, a lot of new features coming from that.
Yeah,
pretty excited.
It's exciting.
On a side jag, one of the other cool features that's really cool in the OS that's coming out is the ability to have multiple laptops connected at the same time.
Yeah.
Dude, you guys have no idea.
FaceTime is going to change.
Screw FaceTime.
No.
But FaceTime's now going to be an Android
Well, it's going to be compatible.
With everything.
So it doesn't matter. So, I'm kind of feel like, oh man, okay. But yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So, pretty excited about that. Yes, and fair disclosure, Apple fanboys, we are.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
all right.
totally, man.
It's just how life goes. All right, on to the next story. New Dodge Authentic OEM radio Navi upgrades. Yeah. So with the current state of car market, both used and new, mainly new, there are none, you might not be able to get the radio you want in your dash.
Okay.
Some of these new cars, as we know, it's the updates or the upgrades aren't available to them yet, meaning Metra hasn't made a dash kit for them, iData hasn't made a dash kit for them. So what to do? Well, this particular company, hold on, let me get the name of that company. GCH Automotive is offering a new authentic OEM radio upgrade for late model Dodge Ram trucks. It allows users to upgrade from the 8.4 inch to the 12.1 UAX radio at a competitive price, providing customers a factory option at a time when inventory is scarce and not at all. Now, this is not a knockoff radio. Somehow they actually have factory radios. But the real story here is they start at a wholesale price of $2,600. Somehow I feel that's wrong.
Why?
I don't see that. I see that radio being more than $2,600. However, I also know that there's not a lot to that radio. Like it's just a panel.
Yeah.
So it's just a panel. So maybe the $2,600 isn't far off.
Thank you, Cam. I totally agree. I went to the website.
Yes.
To the website of the manufacturer that they build in this, and they build for any.
Yeah.
Any Dodge, Dodge, Ford, GM. They sell a lot of stuff. So.
It is a great Vegas weekend. However, if you have that ugly 8-point whatever screen in your car and you'd like the touchpad from hell in your dash, because that is a sexy looking radio. So far out of all the trucks, Dodge has really said, like, I mean, don't get me wrong, the new F-150, it's what it is.
Now,
but I like this one way better.
This is not like the Tesla radio.
No, this is factory.
An OEM factory.
Yeah, so
it's pretty cool.
Kudos to them for doing that. This one is you, baby.
I just have one more thing. If they can put RCAs in the back of the
yeah, why you have it there if you can put
now
some
that
RCAs.
You have that, yeah.
I mean, but the nice thing about that is Amp Pro, plug it right in, we got RCAs.
Correct.
So I mean, at least that radio is easy enough to do it too.
That is correct. Yeah.
GroundZero introduces Competition Pro Service Compression Drivers.
I'm excited about that one.
I know you are, because it was funny when I saw this yesterday after the conversation we had yesterday, yeah. And then to see this, I was like, God dang, dang it. I said dang it. I got to call Tommy because I need to get a set of these. I need to get a set of these so that we can play with them. Yeah. Because, yeah, the problem with these speakers, not these in general, but this category of horn driver like this, I like these. These to me are, I like these because if someone's got to have that, most of these will fit. Like the Hertz Milli Pros fit wonderfully. If these are even smaller than that, oh my gosh, that'll be amazing. I think
it's the same size.
I don't know, because look at the terminal.
Yeah.
Look at the screws.
Yeah.
It might be the same size, but either way, I'm excited because there again, I'm admittedly not the loudspeaker guy. However, we do have people that want tweeters that make them blind, and these will do that, and I'm excited about that. So for those of you that might have a 2.5 or 3.5 up in your dash, and you want the super tweeter feel, check out GroundZero. They're coming through in a pinch with a cool tweeter to do that.
Very
if we can get our hands on one, of course, we'll talk all about it.
Correct.
Kicker, sponsor for Slamology, 3rd year consecutive.
3rd year, nice.
I know, right? The reason why I thought this story was kind of important is, for one, Slamology is happening this weekend. If you're anywhere in the Lucas Oil Raceway in Indianapolis area, you may want to go check this out. Slamology, of course, is one of the biggest events of the year for car stereo of any kind. One year we'll make it out to this just because it seems like it'd be a fun weekend. And it's like, it seems like it'd be simple enough, like, I just got to figure out, like, Saturday seems to be the day. Oh, definitely bring earplugs. Like, we could leave, like, Friday night after work and just miss a Saturday.
Right.
Because I feel like Saturday is the only day this matters.
I don't know, but
so fly out Friday night, go do it Saturday, hang out, and then fly back Sunday afternoon. It seems like it's a great way to spend $1,000, but
oh yes,
it could be fun. So at some point, I know we'll make it out to this thing. It looks like it would be a good time to be had by all. But if you're in the Minneapolis area,
stop by.
Sorry, Indianapolis area, Minneapolis. Lucas Oil Raceway. Make sure to plan to do that this weekend. I think you'll have a good time for sure.
That is pretty cool.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Ford has this.
What it has?
So as a proud new
They just ordered an Uber or what?
As a proud owner of a Ford, Ford has this cool app that is interesting to say the least. As you can see, it's loading now. It is not the quickest thing in the world. There's no doubt about it.
Right.
When we walked out of the restaurant yesterday or Thursday night, Friday night, whatever, Haley and I went out to eat for like our birthday dinner, hers and mine. And when we were walking out, I go, watch this, and I hit the start button. And we still managed to walk all the way out to my car and pop the trunk, and then the car miraculously started. And I was like, whoa, what just happened? It was kind of weird.
Yeah.
So not the fastest service there is. However, what they're adding to it is tamper text messaging, which is nothing new. There are alarms that currently will do this for you aftermarket.
Yep.
And there are some factory systems that currently have this. However, now this is going to, if someone tries to pull on the door handle or tries to unlock the car,
or just put a key that is not that.
Yeah. You can set it up to where you'll get text message. I'm a big fan of this because, as everyone knows, I'm not a big fan of alarms. I'm not paranoid.
He's paranoid.
Why am I paranoid?
He's gonna stay in my car.
No, I have insurance. I'll get a new one. Not right now. Actually, right now I'd be paranoid because I probably wouldn't get another car because there are no cars to be had. But
yeah, exactly.
Anyways, if you're a Ford owner and you have a relatively new one and you're using the Smart app, something to think about. It's kind of a cool feature they've added to it.
Yeah.
Death to all alarms, apparently. I mean, that's really more the story here is like, I guess, okay, here's the cool thing. New cars are having this. So you guys always talk about how radios are going. Alarms are fading fast, man. Fading fast. I still find it amazing how many cars don't come with a remote start.
Yeah.
And how, because I mean the upfitters up above us where it gets cold.
I think there's always gonna be there. Why? Is because, like me, my car,
KM is on point today. There's just no doubt about it. Yes, data rates will apply. But who doesn't have unlimited text messaging at this point? I'm sorry. If you have a kid, I feel you have to have unlimited.
You have to have it.
Because otherwise,
you're screwed. Data. Oh.
Yeah.
I gotta pay my phone, by the way. Thank you for reminding me.
Your problem. Moving on. Some of you guys might recognize this guy as well as that car.
Yep.
It's Brian Mitchell from Arc Audio. He has won 2 years in a row now Aggieland money round. This is for all you guys that are like, car audio doesn't pay. Apparently car audio pays, and he's gotten paid twice. That is the big ass trophy that they hand out. Everyone's name is on there, such as Mark Eldridge. Nick Wingate, Brian, and there's one other guy which I can't read right now, and I apologize if he's watching the show, which we know he's not. But
yeah, all the winners are there. Very cool, man.
Pretty cool. He's won 2 years in a row. If you're not familiar with this car that he has, which is the Cadillac electric car there in the background, we had the pleasure of interviewing him along with taking a tour of this car. He even gave me one of the build log books that he prints on it. Yeah. So super like
the
moment
process.
in my life.
Yeah.
Definitely was awesome there. But if you'd like to see what's in this car and some of the revolutionary stuff he did, we do have a video of it. Just search Brian Mitchell's Cadillac, and you'll check it out. I mean, he's got LEDs underneath the carpet that show the direction of the current
wiring.
Flow. And like the signal goes this way, the power goes that way.
Dude, it's like
just the amount of
if you think
detail.
like people are spending money and oh man.
Well, one of the funniest thing was, like, he has a subwoofer up in the passenger front floor.
Yeah.
And he was like, he just couldn't put carpet on it. He ordered a whole new carpet kit for the car so that he could get the carpet he needed to cover the box because he didn't want them not to match. He just didn't, because he couldn't find the source of the carpet. So he's like, screw it. I'll just order a carpet kit. And I'm sure I'll have the pieces I need to wrap the box so that it'll all look factory. And I was like,
cool Cadillac.
You couldn't just use vinyl or something? I mean,
dude, it doesn't match the car.
No.
Dude.
One of the unique features that he is extremely adamant about is that he's like, the first thing I do any car I get is I immediately cut the grills out and make new grills for the speakers so that and I'm like, you're the man. You're the man.
And that car sound.
He's been on the show.
Amazing.
Twice now?
Yeah.
Twice?
Well, yes. Here, once.
Oh, he's only been here once.
Yes.
He was dressed as a gorilla.
Right.
And it was great.
That was awesome.
And then we got to learn all about all the crazy things that Arc builds.
Yeah.
Definitely one of my favorite
And I can't wait for the next one.
Yeah, definitely one of my favorite brands that we don't sell here.
That we don't sell, but it's nice relationship.
Yeah.
Cool.
Definitely cool stuff. So if you're interested, you can follow him over on Instagram. I have no idea what his name is on Instagram.
Just follow him.
Is it? I think it's the Evil XLR or something like that. Yeah. Anyway, if I can find it, I'll put a link to it in the show notes. Good. I know. I feel terrible about that.
Just follow him.
Just follow him. And at this point, let's take a quick moment to thank our news source. We'd like to thank CE Outlook. That's right. We get most of our stories from CE Outlook. She does a wonderful job, and we just, thankfully she does it because we can steal the stories and come up with a show to entertain you guys and bring you guys up to date as far as what's going on. However, not all our stories are from CE Outlook. Some of them come from viewers like you. If you have a story and you'd like us to report on or at least take a look at it and see if it's something we could use, you could send us those stories at carstereotalk@yahoo.com. And the reason why I bring this up, and by the way, we'd like to thank you, CE Outlook. There are links to all the stories that we've talked about to the CE Outlook page in the comments of the show. As in every week, we just link you right to the actual story. But as I was saying, the reason why stories, you guys provide us with stories, and that is so relevant, is because this week we happen to have 2 stories brought to us by viewers. This one, it was a video and I watched it and I didn't really link to the stories that found, But boat full of Denso automotive parts sinks off the coast of Japan.
Oh no.
This was another 500-foot boat that collided into, hey man, what's up?
Hey,
Avalon
what's up,
guy.
man?
We have two now. Should say OG Avalon guy and then new guy. Anyways, boat full of automotive stuff ran into another boat. Boat sinks. Boat captain went down with the ship. So far, they can't find him. My guess is he's probably dead. It was a 66-year-old boat captain.
Yeah.
It was filled. The whole boat was filled with automotive parts. Not necessarily 12 volt as far as like brands that we're associated with, but just car parts in general from one of the largest suppliers out of Japan, which means great. As if it's hard enough to buy a new car as it is. Like, there are going to be no cars. So, I'm sure the story, as it unfolds, we will get more information about it. But just a heads up, as if it's not hard enough to find parts now, there are more parts to be at the bottom of the ocean.
So if you have a bicycle, make sure like you put grease and everything, because we're going to start using it.
Get a tire pump, pump up the tires, make sure all good there. We'd like to thank Brian for that story. And then, of course, our fan, Uncle Bobby B, Bobby Burkett, who has been dying to get himself a Fox Acoustic Box. And once you know it, right when he decides to buy one, the place catches on fire and burns to the ground.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I know, it's tragic.
It's really sad. But
we knew that they would be up and running as fast as they possibly could because the facility that had burned to the ground was actually the facility they were leaving to move to a new facility. It had a ton of inventory in it. If you saw the pictures that we reported on, it was a tragedy for sure. However, they did not take it lying down, and they got up to business fast. So they are back up and running. However, expect a 2 to 3 month waiting, 1 to 2 months. Sorry, 1 to 2 month backlog. Bobby who exactly? Oh, the illusion guy. All right. Oh, there you go. Weber Fair 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, that's
okay. All right, well, there. I like
the illusion Avalon guy.
Let's leave it at that. I like that because God,
I like that one.
Those
like
were
that.
Amazing speakers, by the way.
Oh
man.
I hope you love them because it's just like.
Let's put together a dive team and retrieve those parts. Let me tell you what, man. There is so much crap at the bottom of the ocean after this year.
Yeah.
I mean, most of it is unsalvageable, but you gotta think. All right, so if you've been waiting for a Fox Acoustic Box, check him out. Get in line. Order it now. He's happily ordered his RAM box. He's super excited.
Yeah.
Back to that. So the problem is a lot of this has been electronics. Okay, so it kind of sucks because of that. But, you know, we've been looking at like, hey, how do we form more reefs?
Yeah.
We have a kicker reef at the bottom of the ocean. I mean, if anything, I would just like to go and open up some of these containers and just like scatter the stuff. I mean, that's what we need in the ocean is more garbage. I mean, it's like there's not enough anyways. However, it would be, take a lot of, like, it would be neat, you know, it's unfortunate that this has happened, don't get me wrong, and I'm not trying to make light of this situation, I'm just also trying to say, hey, it's done, it's happened, let's make something good of it. It'd be neat, you know, like, Kicker gets their container, which would be impossible to do.
Yeah.
But, and is like, we're going to make a Kicker reef, and it's just like speakers and amps and all that stuff, you know, that would be so cool.
So if you guys looking for some radios, please stop by Aquaman.
Yeah,
Bottom of the
Audio.
Ocean car stereo.
Jason Momoa will help you out.
Jason Momoa will find you a radio or whatever he can find.
Yeah, no doubt. Oh my gosh. Man, I'm glad you made the trip too. I hope you had a wonderful time here.
Yeah.
Visiting Florida while you were down from Texas. And man, I really enjoyed that car. I mean,
man.
You love the amp rack. For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, head over to Instagram at 5-Star Car Stereo. You can check out the 3-day build log that we did there of the car and check it out.
I'm still gonna put some pictures so they can see.
Oh yeah, they'll all be up, of course.
But
Yes. Oh no, I mean we all know you took pictures. You spent an hour taking pictures. Going to need an integration piece for my 2010 twin bicycle. Dude, okay, first off, do you have any stories that I missed?
No.
You got them all?
Everything is good.
Okay.
Yeah.
There again, this is the news. we're kind of done with it. So normally that doesn't happen, that we actually finish on time. But have you guys like Googled or Instagrammed like car stereo bicycles? Have you seen any of these things that like people build?
Yeah.
Like, it's insanity. I mean, obviously my personal favorite is the horse meme.
And that was a long time ago, but yes.
Yeah,
yes,
I mean, that one still circles around.
Yeah.
I love the horse meme where it's like the donkey with the car stereo on it. It's like, yes.
So, I don't know. I used to go, when Lowrider came here, Florida, or they used to came here, I was like super fan of the Lowrider. So I was there. And you have this bicycle with a subwoofer in the back, the speakers on the side, and a radio, and a battery, of course, inside or in the bottom. And it's like,
well, maybe I should bring my Giant in, and since how we can't build my car, we'll just build my bike.
All right, you want to add one more to the list?
Yeah, exactly. As if we don't have enough stuff to do.
Totally.
I even made the mistake this week of, so you guys were asking about amp dynos and when we'll be doing those. The box underneath the new material that we just got. Oh, you know what?
Two boxes.
Grab that piece of GroundZero real quick. That's almost newsworthy. So GroundZero has, US has brought in some new products to play with, and this, my gosh, so this is their new sound treatment. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to touch your face. I just hold it right there in the middle, put your hand like a pizza. I just want you guys to figure out, okay, as you'll notice, this is not drooping at all. Okay, this stuff is like a little bit more than 1/8 of an inch thick.
And if you guys want to see the thickness on tomorrow, and the closed camera, we can show you like the difference.
But this stuff is super thick. It's got it's butyl, and there's something else in here too. It's like almost like a polymer.
Yeah.
And of course the aluminum. Super rigid. However, you can put it outside and it becomes super pliable.
Look at that.
I would totally recommend putting it outside first.
Yeah.
Just to get it up to temperature.
Yeah.
But its bulk pack comes as a pack of 10. You can of course get it from your local GroundZero dealer.
If you're not, you can use it as a bulletproof.
It will make a bulletproof vest. There's no question about it. No, it won't, but I'm just saying it's pretty nice.
Don't use it.
But anyways, as I was getting ready to say about the Amp Dyno, we are going to be inundating you with some Amp Dyno videos. One of the sponsors of the show happens to be Kenwood JVC, and they came by yesterday and dropped off every amplifier the two of them make.
We have 2 boxes.
No, we have 3 boxes.
Well, yes, but still.
We
came
have
in 2
a
boxes.
lot. So 802.5, that one of my personal amplifiers, the 902.5, the JVC 5 channel that you guys have been asking about. We've
2
got
channels,
one of
the
those.
small ones.
And then, of
we
course,
have more.
Some new top secret amplifiers that we can't talk about yet that are going to be coming out later this year. Why we have them, we're going to dyno them and get that all set and ready to go. Pretty excited about that.
Yeah.
So it will be fun. They're putting their equipment up for test. Props to them. Yeah, they brought it all by. We got stacks. I mean, that's one box there. There's 2 more boxes over here. They just dropped everything off. Fortunately for us, Seth Hostetter, who is the Kenwood national sales trainer, lives like 45 minutes from here, and he had to come by yesterday. He was going to ship it all to us, but his daughter does kung fu or karate or one of them. I don't know. And she had a tournament. She goes, dude, I was going to ship it to you. And actually, they're only going to ship us the new top secret stuff. But then he's like, hey, I got carried away. So we're like, no problem, man.
Yeah.
So you guys have been wanting to see Amp Dyno videos? Well, and also, if you'll notice over there to the right of Fernando's head.
Right here.
Right there. On the other show the other night, we called out Jeff Smith and said, just open the closet, pull some stuff out. He did. He brought us 3 Phoenix Gold classic amplifiers to test. So I don't know how we're going to do those, but we'll be doing those here soon too. So, I don't want to hear, we just install diaries dead. No, we're just going to do something else for a couple minutes and have some fun.
Yeah, something different.
Yeah, so why not? Relax. There'll always be install diaries. It's never going to go away.
No.
However, let's have some fun with some other stuff. It's the summertime. Let's all get naked and run through the beach. All right?
Let's not do that and just keep doing dynos.
Okay. But anyways, so we got a lot of stuff. Thank you for Johnny for finally catching the live. And with that, we're going to end it there. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you want to have questions answered and fun stuff like that, make sure to tune in tomorrow night, which is Saturday at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, over on the Facebook network. I'm sorry, over on the 5-star. Jesus. I know. Over on 5-Star Car Stereo on YouTube's.
Or you can watch 5 Minutes with 5-Star later today.
Probably not later today.
But, I mean, sometimes. Just keep it hoping.
I'm already naked. There you go. So, yes, follow us on all our social networks. We'd love to answer questions. We try to go daily everywhere we're at.
Right.
It seems like. So, boom. There you go, guys. This is the news. You guys now know everything. Remember, if you want to know more in these stories we talked about, links are in the description. You guys have a wonderful Friday. Get to work. Go do cool stuff.
Bye, guys.
See you later. Bye.